India's dominant performance in one-day internationals continued as they completed yet another series whitewash, this time against Ireland, following their recent clean sweep of the West Indies. This series provided a valuable platform for several promising young Indian cricketers to experience the intensity of international cricket and demonstrate their potential. Among them, Rawal particularly shone, captivating everyone with her elegant stroke play and impressive temperament at the crease. Her performances throughout the series were a major talking point, suggesting a bright future for the young talent. Meanwhile, the ever-reliable Smriti Mandhana continued her rich vein of form, consistently delivering brilliant performances with the bat and leading from the front. Her consistent scoring and aggressive intent set the tone for the Indian innings in each match. For the Irish team, this series served as a challenging encounter against a formidable Indian side boasting world-class players. While they showed glimpses of their capabilities with the bat in the initial 2 games, they ultimately struggled to maintain consistency and succumbed to the pressure, especially evident in the final ODI when chasing a daunting target of 436. This exposure, however, will undoubtedly provide valuable lessons for the Irish players as they aim to develop and compete at a higher level. That concludes our coverage of this ODI series. We hope you enjoyed the action and insights. Until our next cricketing encounter, we bid you goodbye and cheers. Here's the glory moment. Smriti Mandhana, the victorious captain, was presented with the coveted trophy and celebrated the emphatic series win with her beaming teammates in a joyous photograph. The Indian camp was visibly elated with their comprehensive performance. Smriti Mandhana, India captain, reflecting on the positives from this successful series, I'm really pleased that all the girls got significant game time. While net practice is important, performing out in the middle and scoring runs is what truly matters. The centuries and half-centuries from our batters were fantastic to see. I'm really happy for them, and the bowlers also executed their plans exceptionally well. It was a near-perfect game for us today. Winning the toss, choosing to bat, and then posting a score of over 400 was a really good achievement. Interestingly, I had jokingly told the bowlers to aim to bowl Ireland out within 31 overs, and they actually managed to achieve that. Elaborating on her aggressive intent at the start of her innings today, it was a pretty deliberate approach today. You don't often go out there and start attacking from the very first ball, but the wicket was excellent, and the outfield was lightning fast. Sometimes these things come off, and sometimes they don't, so I'm really happy that it worked out well today. Looking ahead, while we want to savor this series victory, our focus is firmly on preparing for the upcoming World Cup. We'll probably have a discussion tomorrow about the specific areas we need to work on. We really want to improve our fielding and running between the wickets. These 2 aspects will be crucial, and if we can excel in these departments, hopefully, we can achieve something special in the World Cup. Rawal, player of the match and player of the series. It's a fantastic start to the new year for me, and I'm incredibly happy. It's always a great feeling to score runs, and doing it for your country is always a tremendous privilege. This series has significantly boosted my confidence, and I'm delighted that we won the series. I have a particular celebration in mind where I kiss my helmet, and I've been visualizing getting 100 since the West Indies series, as I wanted to achieve it there as well. Speaking about her captain, Smriti Mandhana, it looks so effortless when she bats. I honestly don't mind taking a back seat when she's batting. I genuinely enjoy watching her bat. Gabby Lewis, Ireland captain. There are definitely a lot of valuable takeaways from this series, especially considering that some of our players were experiencing playing in India for the first time. It's been a great learning experience for the girls, competing against world-class players like the Indian team. Acknowledging India's performance, they put on quite a show today, and it was good to witness. Overall, we need to work on our consistency with both bat and ball. However, some of our players did seize their opportunities, so there are certainly some positives we can take away from this series. Amol Muzumdar, India women head coach. We've had a successful run with back-to-back series against West Indies and Ireland, and there are plenty of positives to reflect on. The T20 series against the West Indies was competitive, and then we went on to secure a clean sweep in the ODI series. Looking at the positives, our batting lineup seems fairly settled, but we do need to develop another quality fast bowler. We don't set specific batting targets beforehand. We prefer to assess the game's flow and adjust accordingly. It's fantastic to witness us achieving some records during my tenure as head coach. It's very satisfying, but we are committed to continuing this process of improvement. Commenting on Rawal's impact, she's been a breath of fresh air at the top of the order alongside Smriti. She's calm, composed, and looks very settled. We hope this continues for a long time. Explaining the decision to promote Deepti Sharma up the order today, when we had a solid start, around the 20-over mark, it became important to give Richa Ghosh an opportunity to bat higher up. Harleen Deol has had her chances, and Jemima Rodriguez also scored 100 recently, so we decided to push Richa up the order, and she played exceptionally well today. Deepti Sharma, It feels good when you are entrusted with leading the bowling unit. I enjoy taking on challenges. My focus is always on bowling consistently on the stumps. In the second half of the innings, the wicket became slightly slower, and I was getting some turns, so I adjusted my bowling accordingly. Whenever the junior bowlers need assistance, I'm always there to help and guide them. Our next focus will be the Women's Premier League, WPL, as there are no other international series scheduled in the immediate future.